I'm okay. I'm not feeling my best, but I'm okay. Just okay.
Okay, just okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go on, I want to remind you, like the last session, that whatever we talk about is confidential unless you're thinking about hurting yourself or someone else.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. So you say you're just doing okay today?
Yeah, like, I'm not feeling as bad as I felt last week when I saw you, but I'm still just having a hard time with this whole pregnancy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the hardest thing for you right now?
I guess since last week when I saw you, I did not know whether or not I wanted to keep the baby, but this week I've decided, I did some thinking and I do want to keep the baby because of my religious beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm afraid of my mom, the way my parents and my mom, especially my mom, how she will react to the pregnancy.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that you want to keep the baby, but you're scared that you'll be rejected by your mom.
Yes, I feel like my mom would just really blow up. She's like very super religious. She does not believe in sex before marriage, so I feel like that I betrayed her because she did not know I was having sex, and then the babies come.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and when you say betrayed, have you ever felt like this before?
I've never felt like I betrayed my mom. For the most part, we've always had an open, honest relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I usually tell her everything. I've done things in the past she probably wouldn't be too happy about, but I got away with it. But I cannot get away with the pregnancy.
Okay. Have you thought about any ways of telling your mom?
I mean, I thought about writing her a letter.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if I write it to her and I'm home, she's just gonna come in and like really just go off on me. So, I mean, that's the only way I've thought about is just writing a letter.
Okay. Have you thought about bringing your mom to one of the sessions so that you'll have support here, you'll have me here while you let her know?
No, I didn't think about that. I mean, that would be helpful if I can do that, but I think I'm just scared that she's going to go off in here too. And just, I would love to have support, but I'm scared she's going to go off in here.
Okay, well, we can think about, bringing your mom in here for a session. Like I said, you'll have me here for support. I mean, if your mom gets to the point where she wants to harm you, then we could have, someone here, like security if you want, so that you'll be safe. The goal is to let her know, but you be comfortable. Is that something you think you want to do?
Yeah, I feel like I do. I feel like I can do that. I just still don't know how I'm going to say it to her, even if you're right here.
Okay, so you're still nervous about how you want to let her know.
Yeah, nervous about exactly what to say. Like, I don't know, like just saying, Mom, I'm pregnant. It's just still hard. It's still hard for me to even say it now. So finding the right words is like...
Okay, so for a minute, I want you to look at me and act like I'm your mom. How would you tell me right now?
Mom, I know we've had a good relationship all of our life. And I know that you really tell me all the time how proud of you are, of me. But I feel like I have something to tell you that you're not going to be proud of, and I don't want to hide it from you no more because I really need your support. And I just want you to know that that I'm so sorry, but I have to tell you, I just found out that I'm pregnant. That's how I would tell them.
Okay, and how did that make you feel just now?
When I just said it, it felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. However, I just hope when I say it that I could just open up just like I did to you. But I felt like that was just a relief, me getting it off my shoulders.
Okay. Okay, so that's one of our goals. We're going to get you ready to let your mom know.
Okay.
Do you think that you want to keep the baby? As in, like, have you thought about adoption, or?
I know that adoption is not what I want. When I thought about ways, whether or not keeping a baby or keeping it, I knew that I wanted to keep it because of my beliefs, and I believe that that's the right thing to do. And I don't think adoption it's not fair to the baby. I mean, even though I'm really scared that I'm not going to be a good mother, but I just don't want to do adoption. That's just not an option.
Okay. So, I wonder if that's what your mom wants.
I don't know. I feel like possibly she would. That's what's stressing me out the most because she's very religious and she does not believe in having babies, but she don't believe in abortions either. So I'm afraid that if she does not cut me off, then she's going to make me have an adoption.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing from you is that you're scared that you might have to give your baby away and that you really want to keep your baby.
Yeah, I'm afraid, that I may have to give the baby up for adoption because my mom is like really, really, really religious, and although she don't believe in abortions, she definitely won't be happy about me having the baby, so I feel that she would try to make me give the baby up. And I don't want to give the baby up for adoption. I know that's not what I want.
So how does it look raising this baby?
I mean, like I said, I really feel like my mom is an incredible mom, so I don't know if I could ever be half the mom she is to me. She was not 16 having me, so I feel like because I'm young that I don't really know if I can be a good mom. I don't even know what to do to be a mom, so I don't know. I can't even picture me being. I've never pictured this. I was picturing going to junior prom, and now, I'm pregnant. So I just have to figure ways out.
Okay. What are some options?
I mean, I don't know any options really. None of my friends have children. I have did some research online, just looking some things up. So I'm thinking maybe I can go to a class, a parenting class or something, to get some brochures or something like that.
Okay, well, maybe I can, not maybe, I can look up some parenting classes for you and then give you a list of parenting classes you can choose from during our next session.
Yeah, that'll definitely help me a lot.
Okay, and if your mom is not okay with you keeping the baby, where are you going to live?
I mean, I haven't thought about that yet. I think that's a fear of mine of what could possibly happen. I mean, I'm just trying to really think of the best outcome. You know, hopefully after she come here and we talk to her, she don't put me out.
Okay. All right. How are you coping with all of this?
It's just been difficult. Everything has been hard for me, you know. I did feel really bad last week, but this week I do feel just a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I haven't really gone to like cheerleading anymore because of this. So I don't really want to be around my friends anymore. So I mean, coping has been a little difficult.
Okay. Do you talk to anyone other than me about this?
No, sometimes I write in my journal.
Okay. That's a good coping skill. It's a good outlet for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
Besides my journal, I like to go for a walk to just think about it. Going for a walk, you know, around the neighborhood has helped me too.
Okay, those are good coping skills. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel right now after we have had this, you know, talk, this session? How do you feel?
Well, I mean, as you can see, I'm not crying. Last week I was just very hysterical crying, and I'm just not like 100%. Maybe like on a scale, I'm probably like 6.5, and I think last week I probably was 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making small baby steps.
Okay. All right, that's good that you're getting higher on the scale.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a miracle question. If you woke up tomorrow, and I'm sorry, a miracle question is like if something happened tomorrow, a miracle, you know? And so if you woke up tomorrow, what would happiness look like to you?
Whew. Well, happiness. I wouldn't be pregnant, but since I can't change that, my mom would definitely know, and she would not like be really that upset with me, and she would help me with this. She would help me along with this pregnancy, so I won't go through this alone. I think that's for the most part what happiness will look like for me.
Okay. Well, we're coming to the end of our session, and just to summarize, you know, this session, we talked about coping, we talked about telling your mom, we talked about some goals. So in our next session, if you feel comfortable and up to it, and your mom agrees, we'll have your mom in the next session so that you'll be able to let her know. And then we'll take the next step. We'll look at parenting classes for you. I'll have you the list, and we'll take it from there.
That sounds good.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Or how are you feeling right now?
I feel like I have something to look forward to.
Okay,
in the next week.
that's good. All right, have a nice day.